All right, YouTube looks alive and well. So we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome everyone to the Foolish Tech Show. It is a lovely Wednesday afternoon, and we're here mainly to provide you with support and answer any questions about our products and services. Otherwise, we will sit here and watch quietly. Watch Proctor eat show. Wait, what?
No, I was eating earlier. I went away. Yeah.
Everyone to quietly watch Proctor eat show. Oh, we're gonna watch Proctor eat. Is everybody watching? Excellent work. No, Michael, this is not your time.
You can eat tomorrow. Proctor
Stop eating too. Yeah, you can't eat at the same time Proctor's eating. We got to focus here.
Oh, really? Come on.
All right. Otherwise, we'll talk about stuff like that. So, welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing real well. Sorry, I just was a little bit late.
Doing well.
Apparently, I'm muted. No, I'm not.
Well, Phoenix has a bunch of links for us if we want to get started into those.
Yeah, welcome everyone in our chat, and if you want to participate,
yeah, we got Beavis here as well.
Please join us.
Futures Tech Quark joined.
Say Beavis is here?
Yeah, Beavis is here. He said there's a new Highlander movie reboot.
Oh, good. Well, I don't care. But he hadn't been here. He hadn't been here since his birthday. It was like waiting. It was like day before his birthday. And I was like, I'm telling him, I'm gonna get him.
That's how he gets around it.
and then he just disappeared for weeks and weeks. And
he just drops off the.
I didn't say your birthday, by the way, baby. I said you just quit comment.
He only jumped in to show you Highlander. That's how important this news was to him.
For
There's
real?
a YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Okay, I'll check.
I hope it's.
I did get that vape juice, cannoli B1, and right. Some other things.
Yes.
I think that was.
That's the link that Beavis is talking about, Quark. So yeah, there's Highlander. If you like Highlander, I'm not sure how there could be a reboot though. I heard there could only be one.
Yeah, and there's been only one. Let's see, there was only one after the first movie, the second movie. Well, the second movie didn't count. Third movie, fourth movie, and I didn't watch after the fourth movie.
So the fifth could have been the best.
But wait, which storyline in the second movie didn't count? The first second movie or the second movie?
The first second movie.
Or was it Renegade cut second movie or
the first second movie and the Renegade movie.
Where they rewrote the storyline and cut scenes and did some creative stuff to.
And it still really made no sense.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, but wasn't there a 6 or something? All right, anyway.
Well, there's a reboot coming now, apparently.
I think I do remember hearing about this and getting all grouchy old man about it. Just because.
Yeah.
I should feel bad about that.
They could go back and tell some of
actors there.
They could go back and tell some of the other stories from other Immortals. Those could be fun, like, they could go back and do a Darius movie or something like that, but it wouldn't really be Highlander.
They didn't do well. They tried that one with Amanda and some more.
Yeah, that's true.
So they were trying to do a couple, I think, because the Raven, and they were trying to do a couple, I think, because like season 6 of the show was, they had all these weird, like different people starring for an episode. They were basically testing out actors and stories and characters to see if they could get away with the spinoff, but none of them panned out. Why are we talking about? Oh, yeah, because Beavis. Hey, I was looking for a Are you just talking about it?
Is it because long hair went out of style?
Yeah, I didn't watch The Source. I never saw that one. I was like, eh.
Long hair went out of style? I thought that's just because I started losing mine.
No, it's because people started putting them in man buns.
Oh.
And Nick looks either very depressed or very confused.
Oh. Well, I was thinking it was just everyone who cared about hair didn't have any anymore. Yeah, it's just getting there, you know.
Mine's not long because my forehead had decided to get bigger.
Mine, my last long hair, like here-ish, was 2014. I don't think I got it that long. Close.
My hair's starting to
But I just was losing so much. It was like, why?
Mm-hmm.
This hair is about to fall out.
Keep
Tank,
tugging at it.
you didn't lose any hair. Your forehead just got bigger.
My hair is in full retreat. It started from the front, that's disappearing.
That's what mine's going
I
to do.
didn't really lose mine. I found it. It's just not the same.
It wasn't on your head anymore.
Yeah, it's moved. It's went south down the back side. It's like sliding.
It goes from your head to your back. Yeah, getting old is so much crap.
Oh well.
So, yep, there was a ransomware was cracked and a decryptor was released for Telecrypt. I think that's the one that uses Telegram for its command and control centers or something like that. He also posted about this, which I thought was interesting, about the Facebook censorship tool so that they would be allowed to operate in China. Like they don't already have one of those. We've seen how well their censorship tool works. It's just extremely overzealous about things. So,
I think they would rather, China.
Yeah, they would probably rather be overzealous than.
Yeah, as they say.
Yeah, we don't care about what either of those two people tell people to do. I did think it was interesting. I don't know if that's the same article, but I did think it was interesting that Apple was like, the people that are in Asia make phones better than people here could. Your headphones can spy on you. You know that speakers can be turned into microphones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they figured out a way that if you have your headphones connected to your phone, they can enable it and make it a microphone.
I came across that discovery quite by accident one day when I was like 9 or 10, or it's like playing around with like the earbuds and the cassette Walkman or something. Of course, I didn't have a Walkman. It was a little cheap, something or other else. But buds and something else. No, it wasn't I had the thing. Yeah, I ended up using the headphones.
Yeah, I was about to say you had earbuds when?
Yeah.
Those aren't that old.
Yeah, it was the metal thing because I think it was the same one, like the earpiece thing I used for a microphone. This was a little while after I took the metal bit out that put it over your head, and knowing nothing about electricity at that age, and I was probably younger when I did that, but I put gloves on. I don't know why I even had gloves, but I put gloves on. Good thing I did, because then when I got the headphones off the metal thing, I stuck both ends into an electrical outlet. My mom wasn't happy.
What? That whole thing led up to you sticking your headphones into an electrical outlet? That was not where I thought that story was going when you started.
Me neither.
So I used to have headphones, and I thought you were going to turn them into a microphone. No, you're sticking them into an electric socket. I don't think that's the same thing.
Well, no, but having the earpiece, like I had like the one good earpiece left or something that I had saved for some reason on the cord, and it was I tried it later in life somewhere else because the plug fit. I mean that's what I was doing. Was the plug fit? Let's try it.
Oh man, that's good. I'm not sure if you just like Eric. I'm not sure what you do. Let's see. Michael's been throwing out some random things. Michael, did you want to speak on those?
Yeah.
Show yourself again.
Oh, you already told me. No, but at any rate, they've made apparently a pretty substantial discovery with batteries. It looks like lithium-ion batteries can only be charged 1,500 times, and this new battery can be done 30,000 times without degrading. So that's pretty impressive. It's using flexible supercapacitors is apparently the technology behind it.
When are we going to get those in our phone?
Well, that's a good. That's something that it really doesn't mention. It's a proof of concept demonstration. So it's not yet ready for commercialization. So we're talking about years or longer. It might matter, and could be as much as a decade before we start to see that. But it's certainly in the pipe, and so it's likely to happen. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, so what was the other ones? Oh yeah, cool video of what I believe was at MIT that was doing their thing with mussels. Yeah, this type of technology is going to be used to build hopefully stuff that will help repair us, as well as maybe be the foundation for a robot or other artificial creature or whatever. So that I thought was interesting. And
Cork mentioned about his phone and getting the new battery and stuff in there.
Oh, what did he say?
He mentioned that it won't be the battery, won't be the reason he has to get a new phone, and it'll be broken screen or water damage. And you know what? It might not be. By the time they have that, I would hope that waterproof phones would be like ubiquitous, because that is so much fun having a waterproof phone. Like having been able to take this in the pool and
because I've always wanted to talk underwater. But
awesome.
But yeah, there are lots of other reasons the phone may get damaged, of course, and you may not be run into scenarios where you're replacing their phone solely because of the battery. But I think this
by the time that battery comes out, they'll probably have like Gorilla Glass 84 or something like that.
And this is an enabling technology for a whole lot of things, not solely for cell phones. Although batteries are commonly used in that, this type of thing would improve, basically would allow electric cars to be charged. I mean, as much in as little time as we refill a tank conventionally now, or faster, and potentially in some cases, and it could cause them to become lighter, and and the weight issue with your phone, and being able to have the same size and pack a whole lot of other things other than this big huge block of battery inside of it. I mean, there's so many other potential. This is really a game changer, but like I said, it's a little ways off, and so you should temper that a little bit and see exactly where the price point is. If it costs through the roof and they're not able to get those costs down through improvements in manufacturing and whatnot, that's going to be an issue. So we'll have to see.
Did you see what Beavis said? His phones always break because he jams them into wall sockets.
Mm. Well, I don't recommend that. We don't condone, or I don't think the manufacturers of the phones condone that type of. I think it would be outside the scope of normal usage for their phones. So it might
What?
not be covered under any sort of warranty. I don't recommend anyone do this. Sticking your phones in wall sockets. Okay, so the last story I had was I think comedic, but it does reiterate the point that we need to be careful with robots and how we deploy them, and they're just casually brought
Robots?
to conventions, robots or
Where are the
whatever.
robots?
Well, my last link, it's
Those are the bottom bits of the robot where they sit down on.
So killer robot. I'll post it again. So there we go. So the robot here is really scary looking, I might add, and apparently caused a whole lot of damage. I wish there were a video or something else, but this happened, of course, in China, and yeah, this guy would probably succeed in haunting my dreams. Yeah.
You have robots haunt your dreams?
Well, do you note the
We'll
freaky
never see
second
right
the
for
what is it, the
AI.
second or third picture, depending on how you're counting, of that robot when he's I guess smiling with the bulgy eyes. I don't know. This is just freaky. Even the first picture, he looks sick and I don't want to have to. I can't even deal with my own emotions, let alone having to deal or comprehend a artificial life form's emotions. So. At any rate, I thought that was a little bit more comical, but it was a little scary too because of the destruction and the glass and all that stuff. But looks like one guy got substantially injured to the point where he had to be carried away in a stretcher. So anyway, just be careful. They're all fun and games until Skynet.
It's all fun and games until someone gets an eye poked out.
Exactly. And no, that's a sponsored. I'm not going to post that video. Forget it. That's another cool one, but not into VR enough to. Well, that's all. I didn't have a whole lot more than that. If I do, I'll let you know.
Is that all?
Yeah, I mean those are the few I thought were worthwhile
So
sharing.
I got one of the Google Home speakers.
Oh, yeah.
Fan of Alexa,
Mm-hmm.
and it answers the "Hal, open the pod bay doors" question stupidly.
Oh,
But
what is
it
it?
answers a lot of questions that Alexa doesn't. So, I don't remember exactly what it says, but it's stupid. Like, it makes a joke about there being a key outside the pod bay door.
Oh, that's cheap. Let me see. I was
Every comment's
curious
about
what Cork.
Do what?
What is he referring to in Doom? Yes.
Oh, Michael, tell him about the news. News.
The what is that they're doing it again? That they're coming out?
Legendary Films, was it? Purchased the rights to the original Dune sci-fi movie. They might be making a remake. That's people that came out with all kinds of movies that were pretty good.
Let's see if I can find a link to repost that for Eric and Cork.
Yeah,
they have a chance. And
while you wait, here's a camera being split in half by a water jet. That's pretty freaking awesome.
what's a good? Are these actually? I guess this is. Here's a link.
And hopefully Glenn and everyone is okay in Australia.
And
thunderstorm caused a freak asthma outbreak,
ooh,
killing 4 people in
oh,
Australia.
that's horrible.
1,800 had to be treated for shortness of breath.
Okay, that's bad. That's
A rare condition known as thunderstorm asthma.
never heard of that
Never
before.
heard of such a thing.
I'm gonna
No,
have
I haven't either. It struck the city of Melbourne.
Melbourne, yes.
It could have been Glenn that took that picture, or one of Glenn's friends.
So I
Just to
want
explain that a
to.
little bit more, that the storm caused rain-soaked ryegrass pollen to explode and disperse over the city. The sudden influx of pollen triggered asthma attacks among many of the city's residents.
Even people who've never suffered from asthma before. That's a pretty strong point there. And yeah, that's pretty crazy.
There's the just pointing out the reference that Quark pointed out. Yeah, I never. I don't know. I've never really commonly used that reference. I just don't know that the larger crowd listening to us is really going to pick up on those things. But
What reference?
so he said Skynet question mark, really, Michael, not Omnius, and he's referring to a character during the Butlerian Jihad in the Dune novels, and I put a link out there to that so you guys could get the reference.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted to do later tonight. So apparently, terabyte SSDs, 500 gig is now under $100 or at $100. Yeah, $100.
Nice.
500 gig. 1 terabyte.
That is a good deal. Let me see which is SSD plus. This is probably I have a SanDisk SSD. It's probably this very. I'd love to get the model number of it, but it's I believe it's a planar TLC drive, so that the write speeds are quite a bit lower than the TLC or more advanced, third generation TLC drives are that use 3 bits per cell. So there's a little, they're not as good as some of the best drives, but for that price, I mean, and somebody that's going to be upgrading from a conventional hard drive, they're ideal.
For $40, you can get a 120 gig one, and that's a nice backup size.
Well, I think for backup purposes, the bigger the better. I'd say even this, if you're doing this for backups, that's right. And SSDs are actually pretty reasonable for that. But if you're not constantly,
that's what I'm saying. Like they just store stuff. So if you just like buy 120 gigs, fill it up with 120 gigs worth, then you have like almost permanent.
Well, but I mean, I'm sure that data you might need to update that backup or whatever its various points. But I think even that amount of writing.
Throw it into a HDD enclosure. They pop in.
I don't know. I just wanted to point out that the price is just you'll get a different. If you're looking for top tier performance, that SanDisk drive probably isn't the one that you want, but it certainly is a decent one. I actually got a 256 gig version of this guy for free when I purchased a hard drive. When I purchased a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I just to give you an idea, it was given away for free. So I still think it's good. I actually use it right now in the system behind me, and I think it's great. But just letting you know.
So how much fun is this? if you've been to Madison Square Garden in the past year and you've used your credit card, which you almost certainly would have to do to pay for the ticket prices and apparently the highest price beer you can purchase.
Manhattan's incredibly expensive.
Your credit card information has probably been stolen. They tapped into magnetic card readers at merchandise and concession stands, at Knicks and Rangers games, Radio City Music Hall, and other MSG locations. Dang.
Oh, here's a. Oh.
Michael, we were talking earlier about calling your congressman. This site makes it easier for you to do that. Do you remember that thing you were going to do? Crusade.
Easier to call your Congress. Yeah, that's not the same article. This is a different one. Then it wasn't the one where he was telling what the best ways are to do it, right?
I don't know. This looks like it gives you a phone number for the guy. And it's probably his personal cell phone.
This is California. I mean, that guy's not gonna. That's the one thing that other article you put out mentioned, that you should only talk to representatives that represent you. Not, in other words, nobody cares.
Don't call other.
If I call up Colorado and say, "Hey, I want you to."
Hey, if you're calling somebody in Congress, you might got to get all of the states on board. I mean, it might not even matter about your own state if you get other votes. It's all about how many votes you can get, Michael. This is how anything works in whatever house of cards. You just got to get the votes for what you need. Your state doesn't matter. Call them all. Tell them you live in Alabama. Tell them you love the streets of New Orleans.
That's the actual link to the call to action site where you can type in your address and find out who your representative is and their contact information.
Thank you.
Or you can call Saul.
Better call Saul, yeah.
It's all good, man. So a sad thing is out there. Oh, go ahead, Michael.
Okay.
Something about chemicals and increase.
Oh, I did have that. I thought was neat. Okay, so this relatively common chemical, although it has a weird name. I hadn't heard of it exactly, but it shows a lot of improvements there. I'm wary to state that these are gonna, be the same improvements that we would see if we were to take these things or to take this, but it certainly is an avenue worthy of study. So that's certainly something good. I actually wanted to say a little bit more about this one here is basically specifically Grace Hopper. She was an incredible individual in computer science, probably one of the first sort of what's her name? I can't. Lord Byron's daughter. But at any rate, she was she helped design the computer that put the man on the moon. She became a rear admiral in the Navy. She was considered, before programming was a thing, before computer science was a thing, she was kind of doing it. And she got a Medal of Freedom award as a result from our outgoing president. It's just nice to recognize her. And another lady who I didn't, Margaret H. Hamilton, who I didn't know as much about, she also got that award as well. And I believe Grace Hopper was considered the first lady of software, was the quote. And she worked from the 40s through the 80s. She she might have possibly been one of the first people to create a modern language and interpreter.
I believe she did. Grace
first compiler.
Navy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just barely heard that name. Yeah, I remember reading about that. You got a link to that?
There's the story on that ours has regarding it, is in the chat there. But yeah, she made the first compiler apparently. So pretty amazing woman.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, awesome.
And there's some links in there, I believe.
Grace Hopper, Eric.
Let's see. There's a wired link as well to her, I think. No, I'm sorry, to Margaret Hamilton. That's the other lady. Let me check up on her. What did she do? She very much did the same thing and worked around the same time period.
I don't remember. I didn't 100% remember, but I remember reading the headline on like a day of an anniversary of something. I was like, "Oh, that is good," and I'm like, "Yeah." But I brought up on the show as well while I was thinking.
Anyway, these women who are so integral to computer science are not often mentioned around, and not even I must confess I don't know all the details about their backgrounds. I definitely want to learn more. But the point is that they, we can throw off 1,001 male names for some of these things, and we always hear reports that women are underrepresented in certain fields, particularly computer science, particularly software engineering, and but some of the initial contributors to those fields were women. I think these types of stories should be promoted a little bit more. Maybe it'll get a lot more girls involved in programming, or women involved.
You can only get them involved if they're interested.
That's true. Yeah, no, you certainly can't force it on people, which is another common problem that software developers like to do. They want to start up, oh, let's teach them at kindergarten, let's get them started early, immediately. And while there may be some merits to doing things like that, it does. You can't make everyone a good software.
I'm just talking about workplace equalization or something. Really, it's just kind of what I had in mind. Like all of the efforts to get more women or other minorities involved in certain occupations, as opposed to the white male. And it's just like, do they want to do that? I mean, it's like I don't know. Today's greasy deal, 25% off. Do they want to do that? I mean, it's like I don't. Today's greasy deal, 25% off.
Testing.
Do they want to do that? I mean, it's like I.
Testing. Back up.
Proctor, you could have just been saving it to the foolish IT flash drives. There's probably enough space on there.
That is funny.
That's so funny.
Proctor, yeah, I don't remember why I changed that setting. I think I was testing something for Michael.
There's probably enough space on there.
That is funny.
I don't know if Twitch is back up. YouTube does look like it might be back up.
Oh, Twitch was still going.
Might just be me. Anyway, I guess
it's
YouTube's going.
Not, yeah. Twitch is not going.
Oh, Twitch not going. Twitch is offline. Quark, did you get a flash drive? Everyone should have gotten one. You all share, if not.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good.
Both are not working.
So you say. So you say, and you are correct. Good job, sir. After the show, Proctor's going to add some more space by using the, are they 16 gig flash drives? They are 16
I think
gig.
I'm going to order one of those SSDs you were talking about earlier.
Will that be more space than you have right now? You have less than 500 gigs?
My OS drive is 120 gig.
What?
And I have other drives in there.
Mine's a terabyte, as is that's my OS drive.
You know, I just build computers from the junk from the
Well, I know.
store.
You need some newer junk.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's 120 gig, 10,000 RPM drive I pulled out of an old server.
Oh, well, 10,000. Nice.
Hey, you can never have enough flash drives, Quark. You can never have enough flash drives. In fact, I'm going to have like this many on my keychain from now on. Like that many. They're not going to have anything on them either. Except maybe 7-zip so I can break files up into 16 gig files. No, Quark, you cannot have enough flash drives.
I'm definitely not opposed to dumpster diving for computer parts.
Oh, neat. Does anyone still smoke cigarettes?
Yeah. Are they healthy
There's a
now?
lighter leash. I think they got vitamin C in them now.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
They've had lighter leashes.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
So,
they've
like,
been
when-
around since I was smoking.
Ah, wow, really good.
A light, yeah. I mean, it's a trailer park one. That's a little bit more special, but
Well, yeah, very special. I don't even have it. I don't even think I have a lighter anymore. Well, no, I do because of candles.
oh, the picture on the back's nice. But yeah, they've had lighter leashes for a very long time.
That is a nice picture on the back. It's a nice little Jim and Randy pic there.
And then you can have them for concerts. They're really nice for because you hand one at parties, somebody a lighter, and then they just let it go and it snaps back to your hip. The whole party stops and stares. Like, oh,
I
yeah.
am the liquor bottle opener pre-order.
Anyway, sad news that I was going to go off into before Michael went off into his whatever he went off into. Kansas City has another reason to not be stopped in anymore. Apparently they had a 17-story water slide. It's been inactive since an accident occurred in this past August. Now they have closed it permanently and they're going to remove the slide from the tower. A 17-story water slide.
That's huge.
Is that the one that the
Well-
little boy got decapitated on?
I don't know, but it looks dangerous. I mean, it
It
drops
look-
you 17 stories, brings you back up, and then it looks like it would probably launch you into the air if you.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
I think it is the
It
one
looks
he
like
was.
a death trap.
Yep. It is that one. They've had to rebuild it numerous times because that hump.
Yeah, that hump looks dangerous. I mean, how can
Yeah.
you not obviously see that that's a problem?
They've had to rebuild it numerous times because the velocity that you go down it and then you go up that hump, you just fly. You don't follow it down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, I watched the original Westworld from, what was it, 1973 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Movie. It's interesting. No, it's okay, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
Guess. I mean, that
yeah.
movie was not only phenomenal for its time; it was phenomenal for now.
Okay, considering what they did in the time period and the robot ideas and stuff like that, yeah, it was very forward ahead, I guess, even for its time. You're right about that. I followed it up, unfortunately, with another movie, which maybe is one of the reasons why I seem to be a little bit not as enthused about Westworld. Let me tell you what that one is. It's from 1972, and it's got.
How's that a follow-up?
Why are you not enthused about Westworld?
No, I mean it was okay. I thought it was okay. I just a little bit more tame, I guess. I was hoping for a little bit. I guess it was, what was it ultimately? I guess it was no. I guess it was pretty. I don't know.
What are you talking about? The show or the movie?
The movie, no, the original movie. The original movie.
Okay, 'cause the show's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about the.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know. I didn't. I thought it was okay.
The movie is interestingly awesome.
Okay, so I'll watch the other one too. But Westworld was.
Everybody dies in the first one except for that one guy. That was awesome. How was that not awesome?
I mean, it was just a little. It left a lot of questions in the implementation of how they did it and some other things. I guess picking apart the details of it, but there are
definitely no questions. I mean, it was fairly easy to understand that they killed everyone.
No, I mean, I get the robots went crazy and kill all the park
Not
visitors.
just their butts, their entire bodies.
Yeah.
They killed everything.
Yeah.
It was a little silly. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, difference of opinion. Difference of opinion. Has anyone ever seen this movie though? Silent Running, 1972. This one was pretty.
I had a comment as to what that completely innocuous link is. By the way, that was the slide that we were talking about. If you look at the GIF on that picture, or on that page that I posted, the last page I posted.
Can you repost it?
No, I can't. Sorry.
Okay.
Why? Why do I have to repost it? What did you do? Did you go and install the malware on your computer finally?
Shut your mouth.
Tallest, that slide, yeah. Oh gosh.
And I'm reading another article about that slide. That thing was awful. In testing it, they put sandbags down it, and of course they got launched into the air. And then after that happened, the two engineers decided to take a ride on it, but luckily they didn't fly off.
Are they out of their minds? These people are crazy.
Apparently.
Okay.
Quark, tell me you knew that was called Cool Runnings, not just that you were
Silent
just
Running.
trying to remember the name of that.
Quark. You gotta watch this movie. You'll laugh. You'll laugh.
Michael's thing is Silent Running.
Yeah.
I got you. That came from Cool Runnings. I got you.
You'll laugh, but basically.
So it is? Is it a silent version?
No, it doesn't look like
John Candy would be very silent.
These two movies overlap. The Westworld and this movie overlap in that there's robots in both of them, if you will.
There were no robots in Cool Runnings.
And Silent Running.
There were no robots. Cool Running. What Cool Runnings did you watch?
Silent Running is a crazy story about this.
Disney World.
About this tree hugger. What is it?
Have you been to Disney World?
Yeah, when I was a child.
Okay. So you know that's not the one. That's not the real thing, right?
Silent Running? Yeah. So Silent Running is about a guy who. Anyway, it's a funny story. It's really about just a
Cool Runnings funny
hugger that gets angry and then decides.
Was it like Cool Runnings funny though?
It was like Cool Runnings with robots.
Did I even see Cool Runnings? I don't even know what Cool Runnings is.
Well, then how are you commenting on it if you don't know what it is?
Yeah, how do you not know what Cool Runnings is?
Comment on everything that he doesn't know what it is.
You just comment. Flipping the Michael.
sorry.
I was trying to shed some light on some movies of yesteryear, and
Obviously, Cool Runnings was not one of them.
Yeah. That's not enough yesteryear.
Michael, do you know what you're going to be doing tomorrow?
He's going to be doing the show with his family. We're going to have a special holiday special tomorrow. Michael and his family are going to have Thanksgiving dinner, and you are all going to get to join.
Yes.
He's very excited about it. He's got a new body cam. He said he will not.
That was not the happy face.
Well, it might make you feel better about the fact that the CEO and co-founder of Twitter got their Twitter account suspended.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. He was probably too alt-right.
Did you say he was too alt-right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've been suspending and banning a lot of Twitter accounts that are alt-right.
It is the Thanksgiving show. The
It's the
Thanksgiving.
Michael Thanksgiving show.
Alt-right, yeah, they're.
But Michael, you begged us all year to be able to do this show, and now you're going to change your mind?
Yeah, Michael. Why are you not going to do the show? Yeah, it'll include the puppy. Michael, do you have a canary?
No, I don't have a canary. Why would I
Can
have?
you get one on short notice like this?
Yeah. It's close to
There's a pet store
Thanksgiving.
in town that's open.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow, Michael.
You need a canary.
Okay, so is it just me, or was I the only one? Okay, I did say 39-cent turkeys, but anywhere from 39 to 49-cent turkeys or whatever are pretty common around this type of year for turkeys, right? Isn't that everyone's interest for frozen turkeys? For frozen turkeys. Now, I granted live turkey.
Michael, talk about it tomorrow on your show.
Yeah. That'll be a great show topic.
Cameo dog-like appearance. You're going to
Yes.
see a tongue or two.
Michael,
You're going to need to verify your age for tomorrow's show.
show your camera so we can see how excited you are about it. Michael. Michael. There you go.
Good job, Michael.
Yay. All right. Well, we are at our hour time limit almost, basically. Should be close enough. So Michael will leave you with that Intel SSD 600p 512 gig review. And I will leave you with something much better, a Death Star lamp. So, otherwise, I think we'll wrap it up for today.
I think I have to buy one of these.
What, the Death Star lamp?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Death Star lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Lego has a new Death Star out for.
Proctor, did you see that
holiday season.
lamp, though?
Yeah, I'm
Proctor,
looking at
we already went over that last week.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I got
The
one-
lamp is only $50.
Oh, jeez.
That's only crazy.
Yeah, that is only crazy. I got here, get up. That's crazy.
I paid more for my John Deere lamp.
That's ridiculous. No, just crazy.
Wow, I just got a cheapy lamp for like $20.
Actually, I lied. I didn't pay for it. My mom did.
I think you should just make one. All right, everyone. Tune in tomorrow. What? What are we waiting?
Oh, I was just going to alternative lamp you.
Oh.
Alternative lamp. We've been lamp alternatively. Oh wait.
Alternative
What did Beavis find?
Oh, I don't know, but that one was $20. I did get that one for Wyatt.
Oh yes, we did see that one.
Oh, that was the yeah. We saw that one. What did Beavis find?
Millennium Falcon.
Oh, something for Quark or Zombie.
Oh my gosh, they have a BB-8 one.
Well, that's definitely worth $50.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, here we go.
They have a BB-8 one.
Yeah, like what John bought, or
Oh,
Look at that one. There's a deaths.
I give up.
Yeah, with the stupid reference.
did you see the lamp that I posted though?
Check that one out.
Nick, did you see the one I posted?
Where'd you post one? Did you post anything?
I don't
Oh,
think I'm in the
yeah,
market
first
for a
thing,
new
yeah, I
lamp.
was saying that looked dumb.
That
Oh
looks
my
dumb.
gosh,
What?
who posted
Yeah.
that?
Look
Nick.
at the one I posted.
Death bubbling.
Bubbling light. Oh,
I like the one Brantley posted better because it has an actual lamp on it too.
yeah, but yeah, I don't like those. Oh, you mean like you actually want a light? I hate
Yeah.
lamps, by the way.
But that's
Actual
just
lamps, they disgust me.
the slated glass though, isn't it?
It's
What?
not even glass, it's plastic, remember?
Oh.
I mean, we are in
Oh no, this one's glass.
the century of overhead lighting that came out so many years ago.
Yeah, but we don't have an over the headlight in our bedroom.
They make these incredible remote controlled stick up jobs now.
Well, we use
Do you have to change batteries on?
oh my gosh, I don't know how I found this, but it's a sweet
I'm
shower head.
totally getting you a lamp for Christmas now,
Who?
John.
Oh. I was like, I have too many.
I want my light up here. I don't want everything to be dark with like a little glow right here beside my eyeball where I can accidentally look at it. I'm laying on the couch and I'm under the shady bit and I'm all, yeah. Anyway, sorry.
All right. Well, I'm glad everyone stuck around for that. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
I hope you have a great.
Well, maybe.
Well, we
Yeah, are we
won't
doing
see
the
you
show?
tomorrow. We won't be here tomorrow. Michael's doing a show tomorrow with his family.
Maybe.
And
It's just Michael and his family tomorrow.
because he said he was sitting down to eat around 4, and we were like, that works out perfectly. And he was like, you're right, it does.
I don't think
So
Brantley,
he was very excited about it. What?
we're not gonna be here on Friday.
Where y'all going on Friday?
My family is doing their Thanksgiving on Friday.
I thought they were doing it on Thursday.
No, you know it's
Then
Friday.
why would we need to be there on Thursday?
My mom asked us to be there early to help cook.
Maybe we
You
should
got
stop
red.
broadcasting.
Damn.
Why not?
Anyway.
Well, I was
we
just trying to
probably
figure
won't
out
be
if we
back.
were actually going to be here tomorrow, like for real. Yeah, if we're going to try to do the show tomorrow or not.
That's what I was.
I don't think I will be here tomorrow.
We should probably tell them.
I'm not going to be, particularly from the hours of 3 to 5, I'm not going to be here, particularly. Probably not the entire day.
All right, so
All
no
right,
show
maybe
tomorrow.
Friday or Monday we'll be here.
Yeah, someday.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll be back someday.
Eventually, we'll be
Big
back.
dispute. I'm calling adult abuse.
Can you do that?
Yeah, my dad claims he can all the time.
Oh, wait, yeah, you can. Never mind.
All right, well, happy holidays, everyone. Take us on out, Proctor.
Hi, Internet.